Ivan Toney today, Thomas?
Missed the last one, so still things to improve. No, I said in the dressing room, I can't remember if I praised him last year when he scored the hat-trick as well against Norwich. Maybe I did. But so many times he scored a brace for us, or a goal, or been very good, or against Man United winning 4-0, still 2 fantastic assists, and just a nightmare to play against. This time I praised him in front of the other players, so that was a rare occasion. I need to keep him a little bit down now. The joke aside, but I praised him in there, and I said it's not only his goals, it's his work ethic, his ability to press, his presence, his link-up play, and obviously 3 goals. I said many times I think he's the best penalty taker in the world. And I hopefully never get bored of saying that every single time he score. And it is because he's practicing it, and he got a technique and a strategy and so on. The free kick, obviously, wow, something he's been working on, and actually saying he wanted to take free kicks, and then you need to practice because he hasn't done that well enough, and then you start practicing, and it is a classic Ivan goal where he shows his fantastic technique. If you notice how well he connects to the ball with his right and left foot, but also his cleverness to put it to the keeper's side. And then the last one is just ridiculous. That composure to think it over the defender in the end, where normally people would either smash it or side-foot it, and pull that finish out of the hat is good.
Do you think that he's good enough to play for England potentially?
I've actually been asked this question a few times before, and every single time I've said Gareth is the guy that will find out who to call up, and Gareth is also, of course, the person in England that knows most about all English players, and of course especially strikers. And I haven't seen everyone. I think everyone needs to have that in perspective. But on top of my head, looking at strikers in form, if we have the context is strikers in form, there's not a better striker right now. Of course, Kane is the number 1, but after Kane, for me, there's not a better striker in form. Then I know there's other things that you need to take into consideration when you put a squad together. That is maybe performances in the past, or they earned their shirt, or whatever. But in form strikers, I don't see a better one after Kane.
Just on that as well, you say about his composure and his calmness. Do you think that there's many players that show that kind of composure and calmness when he's in a goal, whether it's a penalty, a free kick, or that finish? And as well, if it comes to international football in those big games, I think that calmness will be something that can help him.
Yeah, 100%, and said with a big smile on my face, because I think the stats are that England have been in a few penalty shootout. If they want to win one, then they'll want to pick Ivan.
Yeah, and just in terms of the whole performance, it seemed as though that really from the first minute you put Leeds under a lot of pressure and they couldn't really cope with that.
Yeah, I think actually I'm glad, because I forgot that. when you think about think back on the game, I think until the first goal, I think actually we were definitely the best. When did we score? 13?
Yeah.
30 minutes, yeah. I think we started very well and deserved to be in front. And then after that, I think between the boxes, and especially our defending third, I think Leeds were good, with a lot of players in between the lines, creating a few troubles for us. Without creating chances or big moments, we defended well. But in both boxes, and especially also going forward, we scored 2 goals and created 2 big chances from counterattacks. So we were very dangerous. Second half, I think Leeds, they committed a lot of players going forward. I think they're really good with a narrow front 4, combining and tricky players, good players. Aronson, what a player! What a player! That's a top buy for Leeds. So I think we defended that a little bit bad, but also credit to Leeds. And that's also why I changed to a 5-3-2. It's normally our go-to system to close a game down, which we still struggle with. So credit to Leeds there. But going forward on the counter-attacks, we're such a threat going forward. Scoring 5 goals in a Premier League game is. Have you done that before?
No, I don't think so.
Well, first time, so a little bit of history there is remarkable.
And Mbeumo, his performance probably deserved a goal as well, because he was another good player, and also Wissa on his birthday as well. So a perfect 10. Yeah,
perfect hat trick in terms of 3 players scoring. I actually spoke to Brian before. I think he's done well, but a little bit with his body language, because I think he's such an important player for us. But today he was such a threat going forward. Work rate unbelievable, and he's creating 2 big moments. So the pass to Ivan for a counter attack for Keane, and also playing Keane another time under very big threat going forward. And then I'm so happy that he got his goal, well-deserved goal.
Is it pleasing for you to make up for the number of missed chances in the Everton game? Obviously, you're scratching your head about how you didn't win that one, but certainly took your opportunities today.
We took our opportunities today. Of course, you can say we created. It was some big chances. Some of them we had today, more or less, all of them except for the free kick, I think. Plus, we then created other big chances. So I think that's the big plus, that we are creating a lot going forward. Still need to be better defending, I would say.
Just word on Keane Lewis Potter. Obviously, had a few dangerous moments today, but do you get the sense there's still more to come from him?
Yeah, definitely. Keane is his second Premier League start. He's 21 years old, sorry. So a lot of things to learn, working hard, finding the right positions. I think he still got into some very good situations and areas, and he'll only learn and get better.
On Ivan's free kick, how long was that in the making? Because that was actually, didn't realise, his first goal from outside the box for you.
He's been practicing free kicks regularly.
For a long time?
Not that long, I would say. But been practicing a bit more. But we have seen, especially a finish like this, where he can put the keeper side, because he connects so well with on the ball. Next time the keeper thinks he'll go keeper side, then he go over the wall. So let's see.
What did you make of the situation with Jesse Marsch getting sent off?
He got a red card. I honestly don't know why. I don't know what exactly happened. I saw he was running down touchline, but besides that, I was not getting involved in it. I think there's so many emotions in these games. It can be difficult to control. Of course, we need to do it. So I can literally sit up here and say it is difficult, because I also try to be calm, and then I boom, explode. So it is difficult. So